There's no real reason to do a true cold call anymore. People naturally like to help one another. People love being a part of success stories. Cold calling is dead. Do this instead to hit your numbers. So, let me preface this by saying that a certain amount of cold calling always has to be done, for the most part. You're starting a new business, you're starting a new job, you're in a new role, you have a new account list. You're going to be starting close to zero in most sales roles, no matter what. The trick, though, is to figure out existing information, okay? For me, my example, I was assigned about 15 accounts when I first went and became an outside salesperson. I had no idea who any of the people at those accounts were, save for one of them. Every other account was new and foreign to me. There was two paths that I could go. I could just go and show up at their office and unabashedly shake hands and give out business cards and try it that way. Or I could be a little more strategic and I could talk to people who have worked with those accounts in the past. Luckily, that was an option. So I went around my office and I talked to people. I talked to people in our credit department. Hey, have you worked with anybody over at this office? Who's their credit manager? Who's in charge of AP? Do you have a good relationship with them? Can I get some contact information? Does anybody know you by name? Great. Name dropping, huge. I talked to my controls team. Hey, have you worked with this client before? Is there anybody that you've done business with or anybody that you've helped out in the past? Can I get some names? Yes. Once again, do they know you personally, Mr. or Mrs. XYZ? Can I use your name or can you send an introductory email for me saying, hey, Nathan's your new guy. I've been working with him for X number of years. He's great. If you need anything, hit him up. Look for the warm connection in everything you do. There is so much information available now online everywhere, not only with everybody having everything about them posted on their Facebook and their LinkedIn, but also with the ability of using AI to kind of data mine companies before you actually go and see them. You can learn about them. You can learn about who's in charge. You can learn about what they're working on and what they're interested in. There's no real reason to do a true cold call anymore. It is warm at worst, and it is hot at best, right? More than likely, you know someone in your industry who knows someone at the client's office that you're trying to get into, right? It's that, what is that, 7 degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon, right? It's the same thing. In most industries, there are 7 degrees of separation. Somebody knows somebody who can get you in touch with the person that you want to talk to. This is a hell of a lot easier than banging your head on a wall or a door, right? Trying to get through a secretary, trying to get an intro into a senior manager who may or may not have the time for you or really care about what you're doing. Find someone who can vouch for you. Chances are, even if your personal network doesn't support that, your company does. There's somebody in your office that has dealt with the company that you're trying to deal with in one form or another, and they can turn you on to someone that can let you get your foot in the door. Because all you need is one person. All you need is for somebody that you know to introduce you to someone at a client's office that you need to work with. You make a surface level relationship with them, worst case scenario. But what it does is it establishes you as the person who's there to do the work. And then you ask them, hey, you know your company better than I do. Who would you recommend going and talking to about my product or about my service or about what we have to offer? Is there anyone that I can sit down with to really try and get the ball rolling? More likely than not, that person is going to have an answer for you, because people naturally like to help one another. It feels good to say, hey, I helped that person be successful. Hey, I connected those two people and now they're doing great business together. People love being a part of success stories. So make people a part of your success story and stop cold calling. If you want to talk more about not cold calling and the alternative paths there are to getting leads, getting contact information, and getting in with clients that you are trying to attract, shoot me a message down below. Drop a like, drop a follow. Let's talk. Let's discuss this. There are so many better ways to do good business now than there have ever been in the history of the world. The thing is, we need to get back to basics. We need to get back to meeting people, shaking hands, leaning on our connections, and getting those warm leads so that we're never, ever having to cold call ever again. Thanks a lot. I hope this was helpful. I'll catch you later. Bye.